This coyote thought he could bully this little dog at his home, but what he didn't expect was this. As the tables turned, this brave little corgi spun around and began pushing back, chasing the coyote out of his yard. They say big things come in small packages, and this is definitely the case here. Her mother shocked everyone after being resurrected from the dead. Veterinarians took swift action to save a mother elephant and her calf that fell into a drain in Thailand, but after getting them both out, the mother elephant was not responsive because she had gone into cardiac arrest. As rescuers performed CPR for what seemed like hours, her baby became more frantic and couldn't believe what was happening. But then, when these cats were eating their food, they never expected a hungry raccoon to join in, and when it did, the cats didn't know what to think. It even started dipping the food in the water as if it was a tasty dipping sauce. Puzzled and annoyed, one of the cats got too close, and the raccoon quickly reminded it who was in charge as it grabbed its last bit of food before running back into the forest. And just like that, she's off to the races. Lucy, a 2.5-year-old rescue, figured out how to let herself out of the house, but with the help of the Ring doorbell, it only took a matter of time to figure out how to get back in. Just a dog enjoying life and her newly found independence. This is what happens when your dog mistakes your hood for a toy, and you can't even stop laughing long enough to say let go. It just doesn't get any better than this. A dog and his human out for a stroll on the deck.
You don't want me to go?
When her human started packing, her dog got really upset, but when she asked her this, she never expected this to happen. When this tiny kitten fell in a deep well, rescues had to work quickly or face losing it for good. These good Samaritans heard the cry of a poor kitten calling out for help. When they saw where it was, they couldn't believe their eyes as it had fallen in a deep well, and they knew they only had a short window or risk losing it forever. They quickly made a harness with a seat, lowering one of their own down the dark and damp hole in hopes he would be able to see it in time. Finally, after reaching the bottom, he quickly reached out and grabbed the kitten and was hoisted back up to safety. Knowing the kitten was cold and thirsty, he offered it some milk as people gathered around, praising the hero for his swift and courageous action.
P, this is ridiculous.
This pig is screaming because he wants back in. However, it doesn't seem to go the way he had planned.
This is completely ridiculous. You just went outside 3.5 minutes ago.
And just like that, P had to have the last word.